Hey everyone, have you ever asked Siri about something and all it came back with is, here's what I found on the web? I know it's frustrating. That's why today I built a super powered version of Siri that actually does things for you. It's an AI assistant that manages your home network, communicates on your behalf, and keeps you informed. Let's see it in action with 5 real world scenarios. And if you want to learn how I made this possible, stick around till the end. I'll share detailed instructions so you can build this on your own. So I'm just chilling and suddenly I noticed that my website is it's working now, but now I don't know for what reason it it is down, right? So now let me try it. Oh my god, it is down. So this website I am self-hosting on Raspberry Pi at home using Docker containers. Normally, I would SSH into my Raspberry Pi and waste anywhere from few minutes to an hour troubleshooting. But now, for the sake of this demo, when you saw me, I actually stopped the Docker container. However, I want to test the AI agent. I'll simply ask the AI agent, hey, my website is down. Can you see what's happening? And if you see that the Docker container is stopped, can you start it?
I have attempted to start the My Website container on your Raspberry Pi. The command executed successfully. I will check the website again to see if it's now accessible.
And just like that, I can access my website again. No SSH, no terminal commands, no wasted time. Although this was self-induced, however, this was just to show you the power of this AI agent. Now, the same agent has access to my Gmail and can fetch stock information. Let's test that out as well. Get the price of Tesla stock and send recent news on the stock to my email.
The opening price for Tesla TSLA stock was $443.3, and it closed at $429.8. I am sending this information to your email address. You should receive it shortly.
And here's the email. I can see that it's well formatted. It has the links to the actual news and a summary and when it was published, the stock price as well. Now, today is our anniversary. My wife would kill me if I forgot. Let's ask our agent to help out. Hey, today is our anniversary. Can you send an email to my wife wishing her happy anniversary?
I have sent anniversary record to your wife. The subject is Happy Anniversary, my love. Red heart. And the message conveys your love and appreciation.
Crisis averted. And the e-card looks amazing. I did not provide such level of details. However, you can see the e-card has all the details, all the formatting that it needs. And this was done automatically. How cool is that? Now I just need to block my calendar for anniversary dinner. Can you book my calendar in the evening for anniversary dinner from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. with my wife?
I have successfully booked your calendar for an anniversary dinner with your wife, Tasi Fafak, today, October 5th, 2025, from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m.
So how does all this actually work? Let me show you exactly how I built the system. First, shout out to my buddy Max and Network Chuck. They inspired me to work on this solution and I reused some of their resources, which I'll be sharing in the description. Let's talk about the tech stack. We're using self-hosted N8N locally. You can also run it on the N8N website or buy a virtual machine in the cloud to run the same setup. I'm using a webhook, which is called by Apple shortcut. You simply dictate text to the Apple shortcut, which we did. It converts that into text and sends it over to the N8N workflow. In N8N, I'm using a bunch of tools, but don't get overwhelmed. I added each tool one at a time based on my use case and needs. Now, the first node, as you can see, is the webhook node. This exposes a webhook which you can use in your Siri shortcuts. You start with the test URL for development, then switch to the production URL once you are ready. Next, I define configurations. Think of this as setting up variables. This includes my email, my wife's email, device information, all the context the agent needs. Then we have the AI agent node. This is the brains of the whole workflow. I'm using Gemini Flash Lite model, which is cheaper and does the job well. I've added a well-structured prompt using Claude actually to fine-tune it for me. These instructions can be as minimal as you are a helpful agent to as detailed as I have here. We also add a simple memory node to keep track of previous conversations. We start with basic tools, a calculator, since LLMs aren't great at math, and a clock using the date time node so it knows what date and time it is. The HTTP request tool is incredibly powerful in N8N. You can call any website, any API, and you can even use curl to import an API. We use this to check a website hosted in a Docker container on my Raspberry Pi 4. To actually fix issues, we add the CLI command execution tool wrapped in a separate N8N workflow. It checks the hostname. If it's Raspberry Pi 4, it executes commands there. If it's my Synology NAS, it runs commands there. This is how it was able to fix the website issue in our demo. And remember, for any potentially destructive commands, it asks for my approval first via voice. For stock information, it's another sub-workflow. It calls an HTTP URL, fetches the current details, extracts key information using JavaScript, and returns it back. For stock news, shout out to Miko. I'm using that workflow with a small addition of the content snippet for summarization. For search, I'm using SerpAPI, which has a good free tier. Even though I haven't added a weather tool, the AI agent is smart enough to search for it instead. And this is applicable to any other tool which is not available and which I have not added. Then I have integrations with Gmail and Google Calendar for reading emails, sending emails, and managing calendar events. The agent automatically formats emails based on content type, beautiful e-card, as you have seen, for celebrations, clean layout for news, professional formatting for business messages. And if you have Home Assistant, you can integrate that too. I've set it up to send events that enable or disable downtime for my kids, which is 6 all screen time at my home, including the TV. And I know it's a shared problem, and if you're interested in that solution, I can share that and then create a video for that as well. Let me know in the comment section below. Here's what really excites me about this. We are at a turning point in technology. For years, we have been promised smart assistants that would actually help us, but they have fallen short, giving us web links instead of solutions, unable to take real action, trapped in their walled gardens. And I'm sure a lot of these companies are already investigating and investing more on this front. But for now, we can build systems that actually work for us, systems that understand the context, take action, and integrate with everything we use. This isn't about replacing human intelligence, it's about augmenting it. It's about reclaiming our time. Think about it, instead of spending an hour troubleshooting a server, I spent 10 seconds. Instead of forgetting my anniversary, I had beautiful e-cards sent instantly. And instead of manually tracking stocks and reading dozens of articles, I got a summary in my inbox. And the best part, you can build this too. You don't need to be a programmer. You don't need expensive infrastructure. The only thing that you need is N8N, some free APIs, and the willingness to learn. This is just the beginning. Imagine adding more tools, controlling your smart home, managing your financing, coordinating your family schedules, automating your business workflows. The possibilities are endless. We are living in an era where the tools to build powerful AI systems are accessible to everyone. The question isn't whether you can build this, it's whether you will. So here's my challenge to you. Start small, pick one task that frustrates you, build one tool to automate it, then add another and another. Before you know it, you'll have your own AI assistant that actually makes your life better. If you want a detailed tutorial on how to build this, drop a comment below. If enough people are interested, I'll create a step-by-step guide you can follow. And if you found this valuable, hit that like button and subscribe. It helps me know what content resonates with you. The future of AI isn't about waiting for tech giants to give us better tools, it's about building them ourselves. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.